All right, in this video what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the ability for a user to get in and see their own records. So as Marshall Management collects data about students and about their training, then all of that information comes together in one place, and we should be able to see exactly what's going on. So let's go in and take a look. We'll go to Home, we'll go to See My Records, and what this will do is this will pull up a report window, and you'll notice that it goes 6 months in the past by default. So we're going to change that to 18 months, a year and a half, and we'll refresh the report. And so now we should have 18 months worth of data. What you'll see is that you have some buttons up top that will allow you to close the window, print the window. You'll see that it's titled the Student History Report. It'll give you the organization, your home school, name, and the date the report was run. Down here you've got basic information about the student. You've got some custom information that you've defined as far as your custom fields go, and then if you have any notes about that student, then the notes would go right there as well. Following that, you should be able to see their promotion schedule. You'll see that this particular student, we didn't actually have records up until the NEDON promotion in this particular system. I should go back and fill that in, I suppose. But you'll see the ranking system, the date that they were promoted, and then the stats coming from the time and rank. And the time and rank is a pretty cool report if you want to go check out that video as well. Continuing down, you can see the total number of classes that this student has attended, and you can see the total number of training hours. Now this is whenever you set up classes, whenever a student attends classes, it adds to the total number of classes attended, and of course if you give class times, then hours are added up that way. If you give a class override, then hours are going to be used from the override, as you remember from the video on creating classes. If you're collecting payments for that student, then the payment records would show up under here, and then you have the attendance record. So you'll see that the date that we're running this is 2/26/2013. If we go back exactly 6 months, then we'll come back to, excuse me, I'm sorry, not 6 months, but a year and 6 months. We will come back to August of 2011. And what we'll see is we will see, starting on the 30th, which would be the first class since the year and a half mark, you can see this student's attendance as you go through. And their attendance will be highlighted in yellow with a link to what type of class they attended and how many hours credit they received. So you can kind of see their attendance as you scroll down through. Now once we get past the calendars, you see February 2013, which is when I'm running this, you'll see that now we have the activity record, and this will show you for every class that they attended what techniques that they worked on. So as you scroll down through, you can see that. Well, supposing you're here and you wanted to see, okay, well, the first class, say February 5th of 2013, we worked on, it was a normal class, 2 hours credit. What did we work on? If you click there, it will take you to the actual class here where you can see what's going on. And then if you want to go back to the calendar, you just click and it'll take you back to the calendar, to your position. So say, what did we work on that class? Maybe we didn't have any activities for that class. There we go. That might be it. And also too, one other kind of pretty cool thing is that you can hover over any of these techniques and you can get the description that you put in those techniques, so that the student, if the student is still unfamiliar with the names, they can say the names are in Japanese, the descriptions are in English, so you can look at that. And that is basically the See My Own Information report. All right.